It's an exciting time for you right now, Sagittarius. The world is your oyster. You're having fun exploring all of these great opportunities, but where will your choice lead? Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is a timeless reading for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or wherever Sagittarius falls in your chart. Crosswatchers are welcome. My intention for this reading is to help you come into better alignment with your highest good in this moment. Let's take a look at what's going on with Sagittarius. At the heart of your reading, we have the Sun. You're feeling pretty good. Life has just opened up in a way for you where you can see a lot of possibilities. You're excited about exploring those and making use of whatever life is offering you right now. It feels very free, very exciting. The challenge, we have the Ace of Swords. You might be interested in seeking some sort of truth right now, learning some information or getting to the heart of a matter. You may have already learned ideologies that compete or information that conflicts with some information that conflicts with other information. And so you want to get out there and explore some opportunities to learn the truth. I think another possibility for this Ace of Swords is that you're going to be bombarded with possibilities and you want to be able to say yes to all of them. There's only one of you and a myriad of possibilities that are going to present itself. And so if you could clone yourself and go explore every single opportunity and say, yes, I'll do that, and I'll do that, and I'll do that, without having to sacrifice and miss out on any of these opportunities, that would be your ideal world. Your focus is on the Three of Pentacles. You want to find your tribe in some way. You want to associate with a group where you can form a team, where you really feel like you're part of something bigger, where your contribution matters, but it's not all on your shoulders. You can kind of feel a greater sense of community in a unified goal. This has the energy of a basketball star graduating from high school and being scouted by a lot of different teams and feeling a huge ego boost from that and having a lot of fun going out and visiting different organizations. And then mulling over okay, where are my contributions going to fit in the best? So if I've got thousands of basketball stars watching right now, hi, welcome to the channel. But I think that it's likely that that's implementing the energies in your life in a different way. But extend that metaphor or extrapolate to fit your situation. In the recent past, we have Temperance in reverse. Something that you expected to come together against all odds didn't materialize. I think you decided that you didn't want to wait around anymore to see if it would. Maybe if given more time, it would have come together, but the energy, the way that I'm feeling it is this is taking too long, I'm out. There are these... If I go off in this other direction, there's a bunch of opportunities that are popping up. I want to be over there so that I can take advantage of them. The reason this is all happening, the crowning energy of your reading is Emperor energy. This is either to align you with a mentor or a benefactor, someone in a position of power and authority who can help you and guide you, or it could be you rising up into a position of power and control, getting a greater degree of authority in your life. Either way, it bodes very well for your situation. It positions you either in the seat of power or as a favored person to the one who is in power. Show me the near future. We have the Two of Swords, making the choice. So right now you're weighing your options, you're exploring all the opportunities that are popping up in front of you. You're having fun doing that, and I think you don't exactly want it to end because you're kind of enjoying this phase. But there is going to come a time in the not too distant future where you know you have to decide. This Two of Swords is you stop looking at all of the opportunities. If any new opportunities pop up, you're like, nope, I've drawn the line in the sand. I'm not considering anything more. I'm going to consider what's already been presented to me and make my decision. Let's see what's going to surprise Sagittarius that you don't see coming. Eight of Wands. This either means that things are already set in motion in a way that is going to feel like a whirlwind to you. It's like signing a contract and then finding out that you've already been booked for a flight that day and you have to pack a bag. You can come back for the rest of your things later. Guess what? You're moving to Milwaukee. Or it's like, you know, I'm continuing that basketball metaphor for you. So it could be like, wow, this is really like the train is on the tracks already. I didn't expect it to affect me and make me move in some way so quickly. It's also possible that this is representing just a flurry of communication. Maybe once you make your decision, there's going to be a lot more communication. Maybe more offers come in. Maybe there's a lot of back and forth about the decision that you've just made and you didn't expect there to be. Like, all right, now that you've decided to take this opportunity, we're going to set you up to meet with the CEO and the CFO and the executive director and you have to meet with everybody or you have to talk to everybody. And that's going to take you by surprise. Show me hopes and fears. What is Sagittarius hopeful for? What are they concerned about in this situation? Knight of Cups in reverse. I think you're worried about being tricked by someone who is insincere. I think you're being courted by these opportunities in some way. And people are flattering you in order to try to get you to choose their opportunity. The problem is you enjoy being flattered. It feels good to you. You want to indulge in it. You want to let them do it because you like people telling you how great you are. You like being the life of the party. You like getting to tell your stories and entertain them, and everyone laughs at your jokes, and everybody wants you to, hey, tell it again, tell it again. I think part of you, though, is concerned that there's insincerity behind that. And so you're wanting to stay a little bit more savvy than your instinct is usually letting you be. Because this feels like an important decision. I mean, you know that there are great opportunities coming up for you, and you want to make the best choice. I think you recognize that the potential for Emperor energy is here for you. So you don't want to be flattered into taking a lesser opportunity. Show me where this all turns out. How do these energies resolve for Sagittarius? A world energy. Whatever choice you make, it's going to change your life completely. Whatever your old life was leading up to this point, you're basically kissing a lot of that goodbye in order to start something fresh and new in a way bigger and better forum. Part of you senses that. I think you might already be very certain of that. If you didn't know that, then surprise. That's strongly what's indicated here. The world energy also comes through with a bit of a warning, or a caution, I should say, to be very mindful about the people, the energies, the habits that you bring through this portal with you. Because I want you to see the portal itself as an opportunity, this shedding of the old skin and starting a fresh new life. Because whatever bad habits that you leave in this past chapter have a much lower chance of dragging you down if you let it go at this moment in your life. It's like a major pivot point on your timeline, where in other scenarios, at other points in your life's journey, it's less impactful. Like if you are a smoker or a vapor, or you drink a little bit too much, and in your past you've decided like, oh, I'm going to lay off, I'm going to back away from that a little bit, I'm going to reduce it. You might have had like middling results on your life. You'd go back to it, it wouldn't be something you'd step away from completely. If you just make a very firm choice to leave any sort of bad habit in the past here, it has a much bigger chance of sticking. So that might be like an added benefit to this life process that you're going through that you can take advantage of if you so choose. And bear in mind that whatever comes through from the old life into your new life, maybe it's a low vibrational person, maybe it's a connection with a relative who's abusive. You could go no contact and cut off that communication and start your new life and not talk to them about it, and they would fade away into your past. Or if you bring them into it and you say, hey, this is what I'm going through, I just wanted you to know, would you come to this signing ceremony, or would you come celebrate, or wanted to share the news with you and have you be a part of it, look at how good I'm doing, and you're seeking like validation from this problematic, toxic person, their energy is going to come through that portal with you and continue to be an influence in your life in the bigger opportunity. So I'm just putting that out there for you to consider as you're making these choices. Like, be very mindful about the people, the energies, the habits that you shed right now, and what you decide to bring with you into this next chapter. Let's take a look at advice. Spirit, what advice do we have for Sagittarius as they go through this? Okay. 7 of Cups energy. This is Spirit encouraging you to think of why you want something, not just see the shiny object that's being presented to you and intellectually or at face value think, oh, okay, maybe this is all about buying a new car. I think it's a bigger thing than that, but let's say, rather than thinking, all right, I could get this model car or that model car or this third other option, and just thinking about the cars themselves, Spirit is encouraging you to dig a little deeper and think, how am I going to feel driving that car? How am I going to feel being seen in that car? How is it going to feel for me to have that be part of my self-image? How am I going to feel about myself as a such and such car driver? So like how does it impact you and your self-image? What is it going to feel like? It's really about emotions. I was just touching base about whether it's like wanting to be less materialistic about anything. I do think that understanding why you want something is the key. Do it because you're excited about how it's going to feel on the other side of the portal. Once you're in it, once you're doing it, not the fanfare, not the thrill of saying yes to a great opportunity and enjoying that moment, but beyond that, once you're living it, how is it going to feel? Focus on that, and that will help you make the best decision for yourself. So Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this helped. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you back next time. Bye.